You've talked about 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years. Jack's 10. And so if I could get Jack to 18, then I could see what kind of man he would be. And then Emma Claire would be 2 years older. And by that time, maybe my daughter, Kate, who's 28, will have gotten married and will have given me a grandchild, because it's one of life's experiences that I really hope to have, to be able to hold that child. And, maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't, but that's her choice. But she knows what my opinion is.
Yes, she knows. I think the request has gone out loud and clear.
That's right. Like so many mothers, please give me a grandchild.
It seems that you really found the beauty throughout the journey.
Yes, there are certainly parts that weren't all beautiful.
Sure,
I have to say.
sure.
There are parts that were really just primarily pain. But in the end, you reach for the things that are going to give you comfort, the beautiful things, your children, the people that you love and care about, and also try to surround yourself with the things that make you feel better. So this is my bedroom, and it's a great place to wake up because I have a wonderful view.
It's such a happy room.
It is a happy room.
It's a really happy room. Are there moments for you where you can't get out of bed? Are there days
Sure.
where you're in this room? And
Sure, there are days when, everybody who's, I think, probably either been through what I've been through in my marriage, or been through with disease, or lost somebody they care about, have days when they, just pull the covers right back up over their heads and stay put.
Yep.
In some ways, it's nice for me to have cancer, because if I'm feeling like that, the kids will come in here and just assume that I'm just feeling bad because of the chemo, even if that's really not quite the reason that I'm feeling bad. So it gives them a sort of, I guess, if cancer can be a safe place to go, emotionally, I think in some ways it might be for them.
I think everybody has had those days where they cannot get out of bed, and then all of a sudden,
you're important in somebody's life.
Yep. Somebody's got a request. There's a Lego piece that doesn't fit. It's time to move on.
Yeah, they seem like such meaningless moments, and they're the things that remind you of why you're important. I also think that some people who are moms, and some people will denigrate the job. You don't have a real job, you're a mom. And then you have a moment like that and you think, I have the best job.
What do you do with that?
I
Does
don't
they
know.
come off the walls at some point?
I guess at some point. I'm just leaving them here right now, but
do they go in his house? Do they?
If he wants them, I suppose. I have a friend who said, never have your portrait painted with somebody to whom you're not related by blood.
I love that saying. What does reclaiming your life mean to you right now?
Part of what I want to do is sort of reclaim my story. It belongs to me and to my children, who have to live with whomever their mother is. Part of the reason I wrote the book originally was also to give my children a different perspective on it. I knew I was going to die at some point before I wanted to, and I wanted them to not think of me as victim. I don't want to be. I'm not a victim. I never want to be perceived that way.
When you look at John today,
yes,
what do you see?
I see the father of my children, and it's really important to me, particularly since I have a terminal disease. This is the person at some point who will take over the primary parenting, and it's important to me that he heal if he needs to.
Have you forgiven him?
Forgiveness is a hard word, because I don't know that I know everything, yet, and that's part of what I say. I may never know, what really happened in my life. So it's really hard to use a word like forgiveness. But we found a new way of interacting with one another that is healthy and I think for the kids and really easy for us, which is great.